So hey my YouTubers and everyone in the world, today is September the 8th. The time is now 10:33 a.m. guys. It's going to be a beautiful Sunday all day. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can see more of me. And give this video a huge thumbs up to show love and support. Now moving forward, today we're going to be talking about my experience at the Circle of Sisters event this year. And it was yesterday, but I wanted to vlog about my experience today. So obviously I have the wristband still on me to prove that I was actually at this event. And not only that, guys, I have some keynotes that I want to share with you guys that I learned from so many people. The Exonerated Five was there. The casting from Power was there. There were so many different inspirational speakers, women and men, that were there that just motivated me to really take my business and my life to the next level. So of course, with me gathering all that information, I felt like it was only right for me to share this information with you guys. I'm passing it on. I'm paying it forward. I'm passing on the information. But moving forward, I took a couple keynotes so that you guys will understand like where my mindset is, and hopefully this helps you as well. So I have my keynotes right here, and these are some of the notes that I actually wrote down while I was at the event. So one of the key facts that had me thinking when I was sitting there actually listening to all these motivational speakers is, if you have a business, or if you're working at a job, or you want to obtain some type of goal, like, you have to know what your end goal is. It's very, very, very important. Like, no matter what you're doing in life, if you just starting a business, okay, what do you want your business to look like in the end? And how, basically, you got to figure out what's my next move? What's my next plan of action? Okay, what is my end goal? What do I want my business to look like? If you're working at a job and you feel like it's great for you, then what do you want your end goal to be? Like, are you planning on moving up? Are you planning on becoming a manager or owning, your own establishment like that? If you're a franchise owner, where do you want to take your business? So I feel like knowing the end goal of anything that you're doing is very important, because that's one of the things that I heard a couple of the motivational speakers saying, like, what is your end goal? Because that's going to let you know what you need to do, moving forward. So I feel like that is very important. And that also had me sitting there thinking, okay, I have my own business. I'm doing my YouTubing, I'm blogging, but what is my end goal? What is the message that I want people to get when they read my stuff, when they watch my videos, when they just get inspired, what is the end goal for me? So I feel like it's really important for you to know what your end goal is. Now, the second note that I definitely took down is what's next. And when I say what's next, what I mean by, once we figure out what we want our end goal to look like, what is our next move? What is our next plan of action? What is next? Like, if you don't know the answer to these questions, that's good for now, because I'm just, expressing them to you. But the point of the matter is, this should give you something to sit down and really, really think about. Like, what is your next move? Like, what do you plan on doing? Because one thing you got to understand is time is always flying. And it doesn't stop for anyone. So at the end of the day, I feel like it's important for you to know what's next. What's next? Now, the second note that I took down, because one of the young ladies in the audience had asked the motivational speaker, like, okay, well, I'm successful now, and I feel bad for my family members that have not made it yet, and sometimes they ask for money, sometimes they need you to do things, sometimes, she felt like basically like she was being used because, she's young and she's successful. So she asked the motivational speaker, like, should I feel guilty for being successful and my family is, and a lot of my family is not? I'm the first one to graduate college. I'm the first one to have my own business. I'm the first one doing these things. And I definitely could relate to her when she spoke about this, because my situation is very, very similar as well. Like, I do have family members that have degrees and stuff, but at the end of the day, like, I feel like I am the only one in my family right now that has her own business, in the making, like, up and coming. So anyways, the motivational speaker basically said, look, you cannot control anyone else's, the things that they do in a life. So at the end of the day, you can't be mad, or they can't be mad because you decided to make something of your life. And she basically said, look, you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve nothing but the best. You deserve to live an abundant life. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to live your best life. And if your family members have not made something of themselves, that's not your fault. And I feel like a lot of times we feel guilty because we like, okay, we want to help them up, but you can't help a person who doesn't want to be helped. And at the end of the day, if your family members are mad at you because you're doing your best, you living your best life, you have abundance, you gave that to yourself. They're mad at themselves. That's what they're not even mad at you. They're mad at themselves because they allowed their life to just pass them by. That's not your fault. That's not your problem. So like I said, I wrote down a note. She said, you deserve it. So if you have family members that are not supportive, that don't show love, that don't appreciate the things that you do, that's fine. But you deserve nothing but the best. And don't ever feel guilty for giving yourself what you deserve. Because if it's up to anyone else, you would stay in that same situation you in right now. Now, okay, so the fourth note that I ended up writing down is, how do I get money for my business? This I feel like is very important for us to grasp as well, because we start up these businesses. We don't have the finances to really, take $10,000 and say, I'm going to put it into the business for the next 6 months to a year. I'm going to just strictly work on it. Not everyone is fortunate to have that right now. So that's one of the things that I'm figuring out as well. And I think I'm going to shoot a video on funding for your business, because it's different grants that you can get. It's different opportunities out there. But you definitely have to have a certain, I believe that your credit score has to be a certain number for a lot of these organizations to even lend you money, or you have to be making a certain amount of money so that they know for sure you can pay them back. So yeah. And another note that I took down is a member board, which another motivational speaker had addressed that. She said, it's good to have people around you and who do different things for your business, for your life, whatever that helps you. Like you'll have one person that sets you straight when you get out of hand with certain things, or you'll have another person who tells you, okay, this is where your business is and this is what we need to do to get it to where you want it to be. Like you need to have a member board. You need to have at least 4 or 5 people that actually are supportive, that's pushing you to continue to move forward, because there's going to be times when you feel like you want to give up. There's going to be times when you feel like this is not going to work. There's going to be times when you're going to doubt yourself. So when you have those type of moments, it's very important that you have those people right by your side where you could call them and say, hey, I really need to talk to you right now. I need some motivation. And that's great. Don't feel like, the problem is a lot of people feel like they have to go through these tough times alone, and they don't. You don't have to experience these type of things alone. You do have people that care about you and want to see you succeed, and it's very important for you to surround yourself with those type of people. And you know what? Another motivational speaker actually brought something up that I felt was very important that I never thought about. He said, it's very important for you to understand why people fail. And when I say that to say this. Okay, a person did this. Why didn't it work out for them? Why didn't that business work out for them? Why didn't that job work out for them? Because what that's going to do is that's going to teach you. You're learning from someone else's lesson. So at the end of the day, you can take that and use it to your advantage and not make that same mistake. So it is important to learn why people have failed in the past when it comes to certain situations in their life. Some people don't go hard enough. Some people get easily distracted. Some people feel like they have all the time in the world. Some people are not go-getters. They don't get up out the bed and make stuff happen. They expect it to come to them. And with those type of attitudes and those type of bad habits, of course you're going to fail. If you're going into something and you haven't fully did your homework, how can you succeed? And that is just a fact. Now, another motivational speaker said, in order to be successful, it's very important that you read more. And I always tell you guys this: reading is so fundamental and is very imperative. You want to keep that brain sharp. And the only way you're going to do that is through new life experiences, meeting new people, and constantly reading, because that's where you become smart, because you're reading up on things that you're interested in, things that can help you 5 or 10 years from now. So that is important, you know. And honestly speaking, this is the last note that I ended up taking down. I feel like it's very, very, very important to have self mastery, which means stop focusing on everyone else and what they're doing. Focus on you. You are the one that matters. You are the one that's going to give yourself that lavish life that you want. You are the one that's going to make yourself successful in life. You are the one that's going to have to do the work, but you're going to be the one that's going to reap the benefits as well. So at the end of the day, it is okay. It's okay if some people are not supportive and stuff. Don't focus on what they're doing. Focus on what you have to do to become your best version of yourself. So I felt like I needed to motivate you guys, and this is all the stuff that I gathered from the Circle of Sisters events 2019, yo. I'm so happy that I was able to be a part of something bigger than myself. And you know what? To be honest, I see myself up there on that stage at some point in time. I see myself up there. I see myself, getting interviewed. I see myself doing so much better in my business, my YouTube, and my blogging. So yes, guys, go out there and make it happen for yourself. Don't expect someone to sit there and just hand it to you. And you gain more character by going through your up and down moments when you do it yourself than you would if someone just handed it to you. So I hope that motivated you guys. Like I always say, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, visit my website at shoploveronline.com. Until next time, guys, peace.